Well, Kimball, take two. Excuse me. Apparently, OBS just decided to quit, and so the live stream ended. How you feeling, Kimball? You ready to go?
It's been a day. It has been a day.
You got this, buddy.
Okay, so there is a link. Actually, is it not there anymore? Is it a whole new thing?
Not there anymore.
You know what? I'll put a link in later, or Rocky can add to the comments. If you want to sign up for the Mastering Mixed Media stuff with Tamara Laporte and a whole bunch of other amazing artists. I was lucky enough to be asked to be a part of it. And so I have like my own link. So if you haven't signed up yet, you can do so. I believe it's still on discount, but it won't be forever. And you get 2 weeks free. But if you sign up for it with the VIP package, you can get all sorts of fun, good things, lots of freebies and all that good stuff. Today, we are going to be playing with pastel colors. It's spring is in the air.
Can we see? What do you got going on? Oh, wow. Those are pastels.
We got the Castle Arts pastel tint pencils. And we got some mermaid markers by Jane Davenport. And I got the Euphoria paint boxes, just like some watercolors. I just grabbed some watercolors. I don't know if I'm going to use them. We might. I tell ya, frazzled. Okay, the chocolate cake has been a thing.
We've been packing all day.
We've been packing. We went live last night for like an hour and 45 minutes. So I was thinking, we already went live this week. Why do I go live again? It was, oh my God.
By the way, so Tom and Mark are here. Can you guys please tell us, are you watching this on Kimball's Corner channel or on the Rocky and Kimball channel? Because we started the live stream previously, and then our program quit, and we quickly restarted, so I just want to make sure it's actually on the right channel. If not, we're just going to keep going.
Oh, good. Things are great.
All right.
Hoping it's Kimball's Corner, because that's what this is.
Yeah. Well, it's Kimball's Corner. Kimball, you ready to go?
Yay.
Move on. Castle Arts, pastel time.
Okay, so I'm just going to grab a color to sketch
Chris
something
says good
out.
morning from my bath, or good evening from my bath.
I mean, good morning, evening to you, too. Things is getting a little hectic in these parts.
It's on Rocky and Kimball channel.
Thank you. That is good to know that it's on the wrong channel.
Sorry, guys.
Awesome. Today is a throwaway day because nothing went right. Now I feel bad for everybody that's on Kimball's Corner because that's what this is about.
Well, maybe you could text them real quick and just be like, sorry, guys.
Text who?
Like, you do a community post. Sorry.
I'm like, can we just cancel everything? Can we just cancel today and start over?
Do you guys think Kimball should cancel today? Let us know in the comments. Melanie says, keeping it fresh.
Keeping you on your toes. Oh my God. I don't even do it through
Kimball's
here.
like, we should just go back to doing it the old-fashioned way.
I know, I'm like, we don't need to have the multiple cam set up. It's way too much of a headache every week.
Yeah, it's like very tech heavy.
So, wait. What is that?
Rocky and Kimball channel. I have something in my throat. I can't talk. You're gonna have to keep going. Sorry.
Oh my God, this.
I can't. There's something in my throat. I can't talk.
Oh, Lord.
Suddenly.
This is terrible.
We're a hot mess.
Everything is just...
Tom says, keep going. I was excited to see.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. Sorry, everyone.
Just put tech issues.
I'm all Rocky issues.
It's not my issues.
Tech issues. We're... Oh, my Lord. Over on the...
Toastal says, maybe you should just have one combined channel. I don't think that would work because I think a lot of people wouldn't necessarily be interested in just like artwork stuff. Oh my God, I can't talk. So we try to keep them separate because Kimball's channel was here previously and it's like the original channel we had. So we just want to keep the content as it is.
The quality content, such as it is.
Anyway,
Okay, so...
for everyone on the Rocky and Kimball channel that wasn't aware, Kimball does have his own channel called Kimball's Corner, but you're getting a sneak peek of it today, apparently.
Oh, well, yeah. So I'm just, these pencils are hard to sharpen. Like, they're very slick.
Are these ones, like, more waxy, or are they more,
I don't know. They're not light fast, so use them in a journal. If you put them in sunlight, they're going to fade in, like, a week. I am so exhausted. But, like...
You've got this! The show must go on, Kimball. You've got tens of 20s of people watching.
All right, let's well, we can go to top down.
Oh, I love a top down. All right, here we go.
Because, you know, this is how we do things over on the Kimball's Corner.
Take your
channel.
seasick pills, y'all. All right.
Oh, you guys. Apologies in advance for everything.
All right, Kimball.
Feel free to chat and talk about whatever it is you want. Right, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Same.
I mean, we woke up from a nap like 10 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, nothing is working, so you're just going to have to go without the second camera anyway. Sorry.
It's all worth it.
Yeah.
No worth it. Am I absolutely, totally annoyed right now?
Yes.
Yes.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Kimball.
So, this is what we're doing tonight.
You're going to be angry in the picture? Oh my gosh.
No, wait. No, let's see. I should actually be sketching this out with inks, but whatever. This is just how the day is going. So, how's everyone doing this evening?
Can I pop this on? Does that work?
It feels so quiet. Like,
Sorry, I'm trying to fix something. There it is. Got it.
thank God. What'd you get?
I got it. I was able to get you on screen. It's like the program's glitching, but I was able to find a workaround.
I'm like, why are we even? I don't like where this is going, but it's fine.
Everyone wants to see a therapy art angry picture. It's about time. Let those emotions out. Kimball, we were just talking about how you should do more emotions in your artwork.
Well, I just don't like this. I was too scribbly and I wasn't thinking things through. I
just frazzazzled, Kimball.
don't know how I want it.
Chris wants to know if you ever use fountain pens.
I do, but they're not my favorite.
Did you ever use like gel pens? I thought you had some at some point.
Yeah, I probably did. All right, we've sketched something out. We're gonna just start laying in random colors.
There you go.
Sure.
Look how happy he is, you guys. Look at Kimball's little face. SK says, fresh from watching the new Wicked. And
Right.
Kimball, you are limited.
Am I?
No, you're unlimited. Everyone's saying hi. Thanks so much for joining us. We're doing Kimball's Corner on the wrong channel because of technology issues, so thanks for joining.
Rocky was like, we just don't have enough views on my channel, so we'll just...
It's our channels, regardless.
My channel, you stupid little inside joke.
So thanks for migrating over to, the wrong channel. We appreciate it.
I mean, I hope people actually found it and are making their way.
Wait, Eric said he broke his finger. What happened?
What were you doing?
It must have been a really interesting party. Let me see here.
Was there a party?
I'm just catching up on comments to see if there's anything interesting. I mean, everything's interesting, but...
Is it, though? Let's do this color first.
Robin says, I couldn't find you, and now I have, and I don't even know where I am.
And here we are. I tell you, it's been a day. Like, I'm glad you found us, because I wouldn't have been able to give you directions.
Melanie says, keeping it fresh. SK says, poor guys.
I tell you.
At least we're trying. That's all that matters.
And we're so good at trying.
And then Eric says, oops, not on time, boys. LOL.
Not even on the right channel, sweetie, so...
Trisha says, I really hope the Wi-Fi in Bangkok works better.
Oh my god, well... I really hope we know how to do the tech better when the time comes. Because I don't know if it was our fault, by ours I mean Rocky's, or,
Well, when I'm the only
technology.
one dealing with technology, I'm bound to make mistakes every once in a while. But it's not really my fault. The program just quit. Like, what am I supposed to do? It just we're like, sorry, we're done.
Yeah, I'm annoyed that it took us back to the other channel.
Yeah, I don't understand. lemon drops for Rocky from Mark. And Eric says, Kimball quality Rocky chaos.
Oh no, why did that just happen? What is going on?
Trisha says, I should be icing my cake right now.
That sounds fun.
And then Eric says, a nap or playing boys. I actually took a nap right before this, and I so did not want to get out of bed.
He didn't.
I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired.
I closed my eyes for like 10 minutes, and then I was just like, I can't. I need to be up and active. Yeah, we're gonna plop on some colors and see where this goes.
Flip plop.
Is that a good color? Good enough.
Robin says, art is great therapy for when things go wrong.
I mean...
And then Tom says, now I'm subscribed to Kimball's Corner.
Oh, hey, welcome to, well, thank you. I guess not, like, welcome indirectly? I don't even know. How does it work? How do I do?
And then Richard said, well, there's a bunch of comments. Richard says, hola, chicos. And then...
Hi.
Oh, Eric says he fell in the bathroom and broke his finger. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Eric. That's horrible.
No fun. Sorry that happened.
Leslie says, yes, third time's the charm. Hi, boys.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, it's like so much content for 1 week on Rocky and Kimball. Can we just take 3 weeks off now?
Exhausted.
I'm just kidding. Sweet Carolyn's Coloring says, hello.
Hi. Let's do a happy green.
Oh my gosh, Eric has to type with his wrong hand now. Wouldn't that be agitating? The other day or the other week, I was trying to use my left hand to do everything. So like when I made my lunches, I was using my left hand just to see what it was like. And then after 2 days, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, why?
I was just trying because I know it like helps the brain.
I mean, I do art sometimes with
art.
I'll use the less.
It's supposed to be one of the best exercises for your brain if you change your hands, like your dominant hand. So, I mean, for people who is ambidextrous, there's gotta be smart people. SK says life, and then David says hi, y'all.
Hi. Oh my god, it reminds me of that Vitamin C song. Life, it ain't easy.
Jenna says, I found you. I just saw the note. I feel like everyone's like searching for us in the dark. Where are they? I know they're live somewhere.
Hopefully. Oh my god. The way today was going, who knows?
Trisha wants to know what paints you're using, Kimball.
I'm using the Euphoria watercolors by Jane Davenport.
And we're going to call this one...
I don't know if you can see them.
We're going to call this piece Live Stream Tech Issues. Hence the face.
I don't know if I want to remember it as that. But...
Tom says... Well, Mike says a bunch of emojis. It's sparkle, heart, rocket, sparkle, heart, hands, mouse.
Well, I think that sums it up, though.
And then Tom says you can blame it on the full moon energy.
Yeah, stupid full moon energy, not doing it the right way tonight. But we're going to make the most of it. Because we have no choice.
And then Eric says, can also not sleep next to Rocky would be too much excited fun, so feel your pain, Kimball.
He snores.
Is it that loud?
And you make weird noise. You're like...
Is it that bad?
Sometimes. Sometimes not at all.
Okay,
sometimes you just... super quiet. And that's when I'm like, is he alive?
Oh, Eric's a left-hander. A lefty.
A lefty.
I didn't know that about you.
The more you know.
Chris says, if you ever want to feel angry for artistic reasons, try the password game.
No, thank you.
What is the password game? Is it just like when you have to update your password or you can't remember your password?
All of the above, really.
Jenna says, congrats again on your paperwork going through. It's time to get packing. LOL. Well.
Oh my god. That is why we are a little frazzled, because we've been packing.
Yeah, Kimball just wanted to pack like 1 or 2 bins today, and I was like, well, let's film a vlog about it. And so we filmed all day, like packing our entire living room.
Super fun.
But I feel really good that we made progress, don't you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's that one.
Kimball was in an okay mood before the live stream failed.
Yeah, I was trying to get more viewers to my page.
Yeah, so this doesn't really help. But hey, guys.
But hey, if you want to go to Kimball's Corner...
If you want to support Kimball, go and subscribe to his channel as well.
Supporting me is supporting us.
It is.
But we basically, if you don't know, we go live every Sunday evening doing just artwork and chatting.
It's just like this, except Kimball's not so angry.
So angry?
But I mean, this is entertaining for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not so angry. I'm just like, why?
Why? Well, you know life, Kimball.
It ain't easy.
I would look at it this way. Things have been going really well for us lately. So it was bound to have a little bit of a thing. This is such a first world problem that we're having, by the way.
You know what?
You don't get to have your feelings.
I don't like your attitude.
Oh, we have more comments. Eric says, it's better he makes some noises, otherwise he is dead. That's true.
This is what we fear.
Tommy says, hey, Kimball, I love watercolor painting. Thanks for the great chat. Happy Sunday.
Oh, thank you, and you're welcome. And hey, good times.
Thanks for joining, Tommy. And Mark says, looking like Rocky of Arabia.
Rocky of Arabia. I'm just going to quick dry so I can do some more layering. I never let my watercolors dry properly. It's a thing.
Kimball's a lazy, like, fast, not lazy, but he's like a fast. He doesn't like sitting. He doesn't like doing more than one sitting for a piece, if he can help it.
Yeah.
By the way, so on Kimball's channel, the one that this live stream's supposed to be happening on Kimball's Corner, he has a bunch of vlogs, because we do one every Sunday, but there's also a ton of videos in there of just like pre-filmed videos that he edited, and then we have some vlogs on there as well, and then he also started the channel when he was doing his weight loss journey. So if you go way back to the beginning,
it's weight loss surgery, so it's not just like exercise, it's like the whole surgery.
You'll see a bunch of early stages of like getting ready for the surgery, post-surgery.
No, I wasn't getting ready because I didn't start until after.
Oh, okay.
But
so it's just like him going through that process of removing half of his stomach and
losing all my drive. Maybe we'll put these aside for now. It's over there where there's some space. Maybe I should keep this desk. And then we'll play with the mermaid markers some more. I like these. They're basically just like a highly pigmented water reactive ink inside of a brush, like a water tubey brush thing. Makes it very convenient for painting.
He's looking beautiful so far.
Did you say he or she?
He or she.
I mean,
they are looking beautiful
either
so
way.
far, Kimball. Chris says it makes you want to stab things. It's lots of requirements to make a password and keeps adding requirements. It's fun until it's not. I got to requirements 16. Wait, is it like a game? Is it an app?
The app of like remembering.
What is this, Chris? I need more details. What is this thing? I want to be angry. I played this game called Getting Over It, which is this guy that's in a big pot and he has a big like sledgehammer and you have to like raise it up and like circle it around and like move him through this world, and it gets really frustrating because you'll get really far and then he'll fall all the way back to the beginning.
It's like he's in a cauldron.
A cauldron of some kind. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense, and that's why I loved it.
I didn't love it.
It was a great game to play when I was flying long distances.
What's that?
And I felt so accomplished. I was like, my life has meaning when I beat that game. I was like, finally. And then I felt sad and had to start over.
Wait, did you actually beat it?
Yeah. I beat it like 3 times.
What was the end?
You get to the top of this pole, and then he flies away into the sky. It all makes sense.
What the hell is that? Like,
you don't understand unless you beat the game of the guy in the cauldron with the big sledgehammer.
That is true. And hearing it just sounds even better. Like, that sounds so dumb.
Jenna says, yeah, same. If I don't finish a piece in one sitting, I get angsty.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I can't come back to it. Although it is good to come back to pieces with, like, fresh eyes, but who's got the time?
Kimball, were you angsty as a child? Speaking of the word angsty. No?
No, my mom said I was, like, very quiet.
You didn't ever like rebel against your dad or something, like go in your room and play your music really loud and...
Yeah, I would do that, but
that's angsty. You were angsty.
I was emo.
Okay, so we have some questions. By the way, thank you guys so much for joining. Again, I'm very sorry that this is on the wrong channel to Kimball and to you guys, but thanks for joining anyway.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't like really mess up my algorithm, but it's fine. You know, I'm not really hot stuff these days. It's like, whatever.
Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. Robin says, long-range question for you guys. When you go back to visit Boise, will you be switching planes, stopping over in New York? Any chance of staying a couple days so we can take you for tea pastry? We would love to go to New York.
But it's not going that way. We go from Bangkok to, I think, Taipei to Seattle to Boise.
But that is such a generous offer. We would totally take you up on that because New York's like our favorite city in the world.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we're ever in New York.
And we will be back in New York.
We will be back in New York. So
we will be
back. You up, Robin. Eric says, surgery for Americans going to be the butcher. It's cheaper. That's true. Alex says, hi, everyone. Hi, Alex. We're just here on the wrong channel doing
being all disgruntled, but dealing with it.
Chris says it's an actual game. I'm going to have to look this up. Eric says, the meaning of Rocky's life climbing a pole, nothing is changed.
Yeah.
That's very true. Jenna says, I'm really loving the colors on this one, and
Thanks.
hers expression speaks to me.
Yeah, because it's how I'm... Well, it was how I'm playing. I'm feeling better now. Thank you, guys. You're cheering me up.
Oh.
I'm feeling better.
Are you going to be annoyed if this video gets like 1,000 views and the other ones are getting like 300?
No, I'm hoping that, like, if people actually enjoy this video, that maybe they'll want to go over to Kimball's Corner and sign up. Oh, we put... I don't know if it doesn't really apply if you're not really into mixed media art, but I was invited to... It's kind of a big deal in the art world, I think. But I was invited to participate in a very big online group. It's like 30 plus artists that are doing all sorts of mixed media stuff. Rocky, there's my link if you wouldn't mind.
I'm trying to sign in because it signed me out of the chat for some reason.
Oh my god.
Now I have to do a two-factor authentication, and I use my phone to do that, which I can't.
Let's not do that. I'll just add it later.
Actually, way.
You know, I'll put it on...
yes on your phone or tablet. No, I can't do it.
You know what?
So annoying. There you go. Perfect.
There. Does that... You seeing that?
We're saying that.
If you could just go to that link. I know it's not easy. Nothing worked out. Nothing's going well this evening.
Well, it's fine. We'll put it in the description once it's done. I just can't do anything because my phone's filming.
Yeah, true. Let's scooch these out of the way. We may come back to those. I don't know. I have lots of those colors. Or lots of different colors to use.
Do you have your tablet with you? I can maybe do that.
No, don't worry about it, babe.
Check your device.
I want this to dry so I can use colored pencils on it. And if it's not totally dry, it's going to rip the paper. We'll see how it goes. Bring the pencils in. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Pencils are pretty. Let's just... We're going to try and do it all with the pastel pencils and see how it goes. Don't really know what direction I want to take it. I haven't used these pencils often enough.
Have you thought, by the way, have you thought about like the new art space and what you're going to do in that room?
No, because I feel like it's going to be a pretty small, tight space. So yeah, it's going to...
Can I see your phone real quick? I can just leave a comment there. I just realized I can just comment on your phone. I'm going to put a link in the comments with Kimball's thingy. So if anyone's interested in doing this thing, you'll be able to find it.
Right. It's free for 2 weeks. And then if you actually sign up for it, it does come with like some freebies. Like everybody has freebies. And like I said, there's over 30 artists. From coloring pages to collage pages, that kind of stuff.
How would you describe the actual event? Like, what is it like?
It's like an online... They're like online lessons that are all about mixed media. And it's a bunch of people that are really familiar with mixed media. I can hear myself talking over there.
Oh my god.
But, I don't know, it's just a fun thing. I was very excited to be invited to do it. So it's a big deal for me. And, you know, I don't really get any commissions unless you guys follow that particular link. Because it's all commission-based. And there was like a big mishap and a big whole hoopla that happened. So I didn't do it all in time.
Well, like, basically they were sending out links for everyone and they didn't include your name. So Kimball didn't get like any like promotion at all.
Yeah, so... And it was just it was a glitch. It's fine. These things happen. Totally. Just like this whole evening.
Life's a glitch.
Yeah. We're working through it. Put you back there. Put y'all back up here. Oof. I can't just leave my pencils lying around. I'm not familiar enough with these to be able to put them back where they go. If I leave them all out all over the place. But anyway, you can just take a look at that thing. And if it's something you're interested in, awesome. If not, no worries. How's that working out for you?
I mean, I'm slowly typing it, but I'm not rushing. I'm double checking everything because I should type in the link like manually.
You're all, with the way the day is going, it's better to be safe than sorry. There's something over there that's like wibbly wobbling, driving me nuts.
Wibble wobble.
Dibble dobble. A dibba dabba dia. A dabba do. Let's bring in some blue into the face.
There we go. Hopefully that worked. Let me just double check the link and see if it actually did it. It says can't find it.
Okay, well, never mind. With today. With the way today's going, it's fine. I can just add it in the description box later or something.
Oh gosh. Can I change this comment? I didn't put the actual... So annoyed.
I'm like, you're annoyed.
Can I adjust this comment? Time out.
I don't know how anything is working over there. Also, I like to keep my artwork quite sketchy and free-flowing, so yeah. That's why I'm just doing like little pencil marks. And I want to vary up the colors. Wait, didn't I have like a really bright pink? Where'd that go? Yeah, you're probably fun. Let's bring some of you in. This paper is quite textured, so it does eat up the pencils just a little bit. And now, let's find... Let's start bringing in some of the darker colors.
There we go. It's working.
Yay!
Oh my god. It only took an hour.
Well, thanks for doing it.
Yeah. Here's your phone. Thank you.
Now
And thank you, Kim. Okay, back to comments. I'm so sorry.
We'll kind of make her smiling now. She's a little bit happier about things.
Jenna says, what's the link for? I missed it. So it's basically Kimball did an art class and was invited to this big, illustrious art, like, teacher event thing, and he's going to be a teacher on this thing. And so if you want to support him, they have free classes for 2 weeks, and then you have to pay afterwards. So if you want to see his class and support him, use the link below.
And also, like, when you pay for, like, the VIP, you get a lot of free stuff. You get, like, coloring pages, collage pages. A lot of people have like freebies because a lot of people do online art tutorials and classes as a living, so they'll have those things. I don't, but I do have some freebies on there. So hopefully you'll enjoy it if you do it.
Robin says, oh damn, I forgot the world was round. And then Tom says, you guys can blame all this on the full moon energy. And Robin says, Eric says, Robin, no, the world is oval. Oh my god, let's not get into it.
It's pear-shaped.
And then Robin says, Eric, I only think in donuts, and I'm apt to fall through the hole.
A donut sounds so good right now, even though I've had so much sugar today.
Trisha says, you are a great artist on a free set of online art classes. Yay.
Thank you.
All right, you are a guest artist.
Yes.
And then Jen says, I can't live without the hairdryer when painting. It's a true lifesaver.
I know, right?
And then Trisha says, you will be brilliant, shooting star.
Thanks. I was very nervous. I almost didn't do it. I almost was like, no, because you know me, I get freaked out by things.
Well, not only that, but I'm like crazy busy, and it involved shooting a video and editing it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my god, another video?
It was a lot. Yeah, Rocky filmed it and edited it.
Let me see. Eric says he looks angry on the drawing. No shit. Mike says, hand artist palette, art brush, sparkle party hand.
Basically, yes.
That's what I'm saying. And then Alex says, I just got a coloring book of the Rider Waite Smith Tarot, and I was wondering what kind of markers, pencils to use.
Well, alcohol markers will go through the paper. It'll definitely bleed onto the other side. Ghost is when it goes through just the back side, and bleed is when it goes to the next page. Usually a lot of people put paper in to separate it, to keep it clean, like a blank scrap piece of paper in between the pages to keep it clean. You can do watercolors on some. I really don't know what kind of like the type of paper, but colored pencils, that kind of stuff's your safest bet.
This whole thing is just messed. I don't know what's happening.
No. I don't know what's going on.
Like, the comments aren't even refreshing, so I'm just going to use your phone.
Oh. It's always exciting.
Mike says the link works. Thanks. And then Eric says, you're a free spirit, Kimball.
You know, I try, and then sometimes technology tries to capture me, and I freak out. I'm free until
Chris says, not sure if I used the right link. I'll sign up again, lol. Oh. Eric says, I can teach Rocky to knit and crochet. I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
Ooch. Well, he says Och. O-C-H. And can I teach Rocky to knit and crochet, lol. I already know how to crochet. You would just have to teach me how to knit. I think my grandmother tried to teach me at one point, but I was too busy wanting to watch TV or like play games and
be a child.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to sit by the fire and crochet while I'm spending time with you. Sorry, Grandma.
But now that's something you wish you could do, isn't it?
No, yeah, I guess so.
She's no longer.
I mean, no, I'd rather play card games with her.
Yeah, me too. I played cards with my grandma too.
I miss playing card games. Kimball and I aren't really into playing card games together for whatever reason, but when we go to his mom's house, we always like cuddle up on her bed and play Phase 10 and Uno and whatever else.
We like lots of board games.
Apples to apples.
Yeah. All the fun stuff.
I'm just giggling because like all the people on our channel are probably like, what the hell is this live stream?
Well,
Alex says, cool, thanks. I got some lammy colored pencils on a whim, but I think I like their fountain pens more. Still pretty nice though.
That's good.
Chris's Cozy Corner says, done.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Trying to start... Usually I start off really messy with a piece and I try to start refining it as we go. But I'm trying to keep everything pastel, so it's not as easy because there's no like true dark colors. So I need to try and bring in some contrast.
Eric said, playing poker with the moms. And then Robin says, Alex Alfaro, are you part of the Tarot Tube universe? Come and visit me and the rest of the community. My tarot channel lives are on Saturdays at Toadstool Tarot.
I am not.
No, he's talking to someone else, not you. He's not talking to you.
Sometimes it's just not all about me.
What are you going to do after this, do you think? Like, once the live stream ends, what's the first thing you're going to do?
I'm going to go make an egg on toast.
Are you going to be like, oh?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm already over it.
You're just glad to be with friends.
Yes, I'll have to go do a couple of admin things.
Think of it this way. Your friends all, like, went through hell and high water to come find you, Kimball.
And that's why we love and appreciate you all.
Exactly. Chris says, it would be my grandma's birthday today. Lost her on Christmas Eve 9 years ago. Not in a can't find her way. Dark humor means I don't cry.
Well, dark humor means I don't cry too. Let's not play that game ever again.
I got so emotional about my grandma yesterday while we were out exploring the English countryside. I don't know why, but out of nowhere, I just like started getting emotional. I was like, oh my god, I have to hold it together.
Was that only yesterday?
I think so.
Wasn't it like 6 years ago?
No, it was yesterday. Yeah, because it was on day off.
Oh, well, every day's a day off.
Ian says, I heard you guys talking about this art session yesterday, and I am inspired. Yay, thanks, Ian.
Yeah, I hope you check it out. I mean, you don't have to sign up or anything. You can check it out for free.
Wait, are we talking about the Tam Lepore one or this live art session that we're doing now?
I don't know. I'm just going with it.
PB says, hey, Rocky, why did you choose kickboxing? So you can film yourself getting sweaty in your shorts? No, I'm actually not excited to wear shorts because I don't really like my legs, so I don't wear them. But I'm just excited because I'm trying to improve my overall fitness level, so I think it's going to be a really good activity to do for that. And I think it'll help build a lot of leg strength, which I need.
Well, also, it wasn't like you had a lot of other options.
Yeah. I could do that, or I could do like cooking classes, but they were twice as much money. And
but see, to me, I'm like, that comes like you get to take your food home, so you get to eat as well as learn.
True, but I was like, I wanted to like have activity as well in my life, so this is like better than joining a gym to me. Well,
I mean, technically, you are joining a gym because you get to use it.
Yeah, so I can use their gym as well for 9 months, which is nice. But I don't. Am I gonna really feel like going to the gym after kickboxing class for an hour and a half?
I mean, maybe.
Probably not.
Maybe I'll go with you sometimes.
Eric says, I lost my grandma more than 40 years ago. Oh my gosh. Grandma! Does anyone else miss their grandmas?
I do.
Yeah, we were just driving around the English countryside, and she's from England, and she used to tell me stories. Did I talk about this on the live yesterday? Probably. She used to tell me about the English countryside, and so we were driving around, and I just thought, oh my god, my grandma would love this. And I started getting all like choked up. I was like, oh my god,
so emotional. I'm just trying to shut all my emotions down. Oh, that's not the right color. That looks like weird 5 o'clock shadow. I'll try you.
Robin says, overall fitness level, Rocky. I'd love to see you in nothing but overalls. I love overalls. I would totally wear them.
I used to have a pair.
It's like a big fashion thing now. They have like different overalls in different patterns and like colored fabrics and stuff. Ian says, Kimball's Corner is going to be my new Sunday watch.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yay, thanks, Ian.
We'll be there just as ridiculous as ever.
Absolutely. No doubt about that.
I need to calm down this. Sharpen. Ooh, these pencils were not sharpened. I wish they weren't so slick. Whatever paint they use to coat the outside, it's very slippery.
Is that green hair or a hood?
It's hair.
It's hood. It's hair hood. Hood hair.
How dare you?
Chris says, Eric, I feel very fortunate that I had my grandparents for so long. Granddad died just before 2020. He totally would have known how to cure it. LOL. What am I going to do after this live? I still have so much editing to do, but am I going to feel like doing that?
I don't know your life right now. I don't know my life right now. All over the place.
Kimball, what if I just didn't go into work next week?
Okay.
And then we just disappeared.
I am fine with that.
I would never do that.
I know.
Damn that work ethic.
It's ridiculous. Who do you think you are?
I drug Kimball in to work with me on, was it Friday? So we could unpack all the we have to film all this barbecue stuff, basically. And so he was helping me, like, unpack a grill. We were assembling a grill. Oh, I have to take tools to finish it, by the way, or it's just going to be, like, wobbly. And then we were only supposed to be there for, like, 30 minutes, but in true Rocky style, we were there for 3 hours, probably. Yeah. 3 hours.
It's to be expected when I do anything with you.
But it was so much fun having you there. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, of course.
Fraser says, I definitely miss my Oma, a tiny Yugoslavian woman who was an amazing cook. I helped my parents with full-time caregiving duties from my Oma and Opa from 2012 to 2023. Quite an experience. That is quite the time investment. I hope that you had some good quality time with them, though. My sister, I actually talked about this today for a future vlog of us packing. But my sister was living with us in Portland for many years, and my great-grandma, Molly, who was also from England, lived in Boise, where I grew up, and she lived in, like, a retirement home in just, like, a one-bedroom small place, and she was starting to kind of, like,
she was frail, and...
Yeah, she was having dementia and stuff like that, so they were going to move her into a care facility, and my sister was like, oh, hell to the no.
Right.
And so they basically decided they would keep her in the home and my sister would go and live with her. So my sister moved and lived with her for a year and then stayed with her until she passed away and ended up writing this novel called Alice in Sunderland that she self-published. And it's such a fun, it's like funny but also very touching story about the last year of my great-grandma's life and my sister's experience living with her. And so anyway, you might relate to that. I think it's called Alice in Sunderland, and I don't know where it's available for sale. I think Amazon possibly.
It's like, how many Oreos did Grandma Molly eat?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
Am I done? I got it out.
Robin says, oh wait, time out. Cheryl says, thought I posted, but maybe not. Sorry I'm late. Hi, guys. Well, you're not really late.
Sorry, we're on the wrong channel. So...
And then Robin says, Rocky, I love that your work ethic is balanced by your play ethic, both in the extreme. Yeah, they really are. I only work in extremes, guys.
It is true.
And then Chris says, I need to clear out my clothes from my wardrobe and feed my kids. CBA doing either. And then Pippo Disco, I love that name, says, Parker Posey says Thailand has 3 seasons, hot, hotter, and hottest. Aren't you worried about the oppressive heat?
Nah. Not really.
We'll be fine.
If there was no air conditioning, then yes.
Eric says, after the live stream, I'm going to be snoring the neighborhood awake. Thanks for that, Eric. PB says, you can film yourself while editing again, or maybe you can place a webcam in the middle of the living room, just like a reality show where you can watch people all day long. Oh my god, people would be like, hey, we're over this channel.
I've seen, like, people used to do, like, 24-hour live streams and stuff.
I don't think that's safe for us.
I mean, I don't think you can do that anywhere anyway.
I think we would forget it was happening and do something really inappropriate.
That is a very big possibility.
Ian says, ever thought about visiting South Africa?
We've thought about it. When we stayed in Amsterdam, the guy that we were staying with, the Airbnb, we chatted with him a bunch, and he was like, yeah, just don't go here, don't go there, don't go out after night, don't go... And I'm like...
He's all, but it's beautiful.
He's like, it's gorgeous, have fun, just don't, get murdered. And I'm all, thank you, but I'm not gonna go. So yeah, I don't know. If there's, if you have to, really plan ahead to, not get injured, that's not the vibe for me, so...
I mean, who knows? We haven't been.
Right, and that, I mean, it doesn't sound like fun, like the way he was explaining it, so it kind of freaked me out.
Robin says, I do remember Kimball complaining about the heat going to seek the big Buddha. I hope he'll be all right.
Well, yeah, that was because we decided to walk from Icon Siam to the big Buddha, and it was...
It was like an hour-long walk at least.
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 kilometers.
And it was the only day that wasn't, breezy, so it was just... super hot.
Yeah.
But I mean, Bangkok's not that bad. When it's 95 out, it doesn't feel that hot. And usually there's
totally fine.
Air conditioning everywhere you go, so it's not really... It's actually better than here in the summer, because here in the summer, there's no escaping it. Because there's no AC in our house. So it's we just have to deal with it. But in Bangkok, it's we can go in anywhere. Even we can pop into a 7-Eleven if we want and get air conditioning.
Yeah.
So yeah, it felt fine. I actually really enjoyed especially in the morning, the nice, slightly warm breeze.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was always breezy, except for, that one walk. But every morning we'd walk out of the condo, and it was
Cheryl says, I'd watch Kimball sketching on the couch all day. I'm usually doing the same.
Yeah, I do sketch on the couch quite often, actually. It's funny, because I'm always I gotta put on a show that I've seen so I don't get too distracted, and it takes me half an hour to find something that I've already watched that I'm not even gonna pay attention to while I'm drawing.
I'm so glad you have this amount of time in your day to have that.
No, unfortunate.
By the way, if you're just joining, welcome to Kimball's Corner, being presented on Kimball and Rockies by accident.
Presented by...
Presented by OBS.
Yeah. All sorts of challenges today.
But thanks for coming in anyway.
We did get to have just some crazy chocolate cake, so I guess everything's fine. It was so good. It was basically chocolate cake with frosting, and then it comes out with the cardboard thing on top, and they lift up the cardboard thing, and chocolate just oozes everywhere. And I ate all of it.
It was such an Instagram thing. They're doing it, just strictly so people will come and take pictures and film it. But it's so much of the chocolate was left in the cardboard. I was scraping it out with a spoon and eating it. And
it was actually good chocolate too. It wasn't
I asked them what kind of chocolate, and she said it's a secret.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the secret? And it tasted like Belgian chocolate, to be honest. It was really good.
It was quite tasty.
Eric says, well, Eric would have to tell us because he's from Belgium. Heat, not for me. I'm always hot even when it's freezing outside. It's like my mom.
Yeah. Not me, though. I used to really hate the heat, but...
Oh my god, we filmed this vlog of going to various farm shops last weekend, I think. And we ended up at this one place, and these two ladies at the floral area were talking to us, and they were talking about something about the weather, and she's like, well, Barbara's always hot because, she's going through the hot flashes. And Barbara was like, oh my god,
she started laughing. It's so funny.
I was like, you just outed Barbara. Anyway.
It was good times.
Cheryl says, are those Jane's Euphoria paints?
They are the Euphoria, yes.
Euphoria. If you guys if you're here for, if you're not too up to speed with art stuff, there's an artist and art supply creator called Jane Davenport who lives in Australia, and Kimball uses a lot of her art supplies because they're just amazing.
I enjoy them a lot.
And we enjoy her too. She has a nice community on Facebook, and she's just great.
What color did I just use? I think this one.
Euphoria! Eric says, yeah, Belgian chocolate is the best.
Someone's not biased. All right, we've got some fun little things. Okay, well, now she needs pink down here. Okay. I just like to add little squares of color. Well, I think she's done. What a day, am I right? I don't even know what to label this as. Soft
Angsty
colors.
Angsty Anna.
Angsty pastel girl.
It's supposed to be like Easter vibes, fun, colorful.
That'll be next week.
Okay.
I'll do some... I'm going to do a coloring book, but it'll be all spring colors. I'll continue the birds that I'm doing in the Johanna Basford coloring book.
Kimball, you should draw your own coloring book page and then, like, color that. And then post it on your channel so people can color along with you. It's Easter. Or not.
Why don't you just shut up?
Fine.
No, I want to get that coloring page done. I have 2 more birds I need to color.
All right. Robin says, Kimball's giving that gal a checkered past. And then Eric says, I'm not biased, Kimball. It's just a fact.
Oh, all right. Let's see. What are you?
Who are you? What are you? Oh my god, the white paint pen's out. You know it's coming to an end, guys.
Well, it's still a little wet in spots, so we'll see how this goes. I use it a lot, so it may not even want to work. Also, it's going to reactivate that, if it touches the mermaid marker, it'll reactivate that and change color.
Is it because that's alcohol-based, that paint pen?
No, this is water-based. It's like an acrylic ink.
Oh, just so basically if you add water to the mermaid markers, it reactivates them.
Yeah. Really, like, probably with watercolors too, I'm pretty sure. We'll do some dots.
Oh my god, dots!
Why not?
Anaru says, Kimball painting is so mesmerizing, but the results look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anaru. And then Jenna says, beautiful. Another one for the fridge!
Oh my god. Oh, I do have some I probably shouldn't add neons.
Kimball, did you think it was going to turn out based on how everything started?
I was going to make it turn out. Based on how everything started. Chance. I don't know if these are I haven't used these in a long time. I need to prep them.
But you guys, I know this was like such a technical glitch of us posting on the wrong channel for this, but thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. It's so nice to see so many people here. And again, if you guys aren't familiar with Kimball's other channel, it's called Kimball's Corner, and that's where we normally do this live stream. So we definitely did not mean to do multiple live streams on the Rocky and Kimball channel this week, but definitely if you guys enjoy, like, it's basically like a live stream on Rocky and Kimball. It's just Kimball's doing art as we chat, so it's not really that different, honestly.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to have access to this every Sunday, we just do it over on Kimball's Corner around this time every week.
7 p.m. every Sunday night. If, things go well. Sometimes it's 7:05.
Yeah, depending on technology. My god, I love these. Reminds me of like bingo daubers.
Yeah.
I feel like I like B4.
They're fun. I just like to add random
B4
color. And these have and you'll never be able to see it, but they have a sparkle to these. But I want to play these.
Elizabeth says, oh man, I'm later than late.
I mean, I'm glad you made it, because,
Chris says, can you tell my daughter Emily to shift her bun and do what I asked, or she will get cereal for dinner?
Well, what if she wants cereal?
Listen, Emily.
Get it together, girl.
You need to listen to your mom, or else you gonna get it.
Ooh, you gonna get it.
Just kidding. You can do whatever you want. You're a free spirit.
True.
We don't have to deal with the, repercussions. So Robin says, you'll have to explain on Kimball's Corner next week that they should come here to see the past. We'll tell everyone to come live in the past. That'd be great. Cheryl says, oh geez, I haven't used those in ages. I need to dig them out.
Yeah, they're fun. And
then Eric says, we always find you guys no way to escape. Single Player Gamer says, hi fellas.
Hi.
SPG. And then Jenna says, glad the live worked out. Tech difficulties suck.
I'm just going crazy with dots. I should probably stop.
Just keep doing it. Pointillism, Kimball.
Until the whole thing just becomes... that could be fun.
Make it a full-on Monet.
I could do that. Like, I could do a pointillism one.
Kimball's really good at pointillism, actually.
Be fun. But let's come back in and bring those highlights.
He did this. We had we'd make choir programs back in high school, and our teacher was like, Kimball, you can do the art for it. So he took this gorgeous picture of this naked angel.
Very hot man.
Super hot. Like, you saw everything but the junk. And made it into this stunning, gorgeous, like, Christmas choir program. And it got printed. And the teacher was like, yeah, it's gorgeous. And like, I was like, how is this going ahead?
Don't know, don't care.
Our teacher was so cool, though.
Yeah.
I love him. We still keep in contact with him every year or so. Mr. Totarica.
Good old Ted.
Jenna says, more dots! And then Waterworld says, what kind of pastels are they?
What are we talking about? Because I used
pastels,
a lot.
I don't know. Pencils.
Well, I used the Jane Davenport mermaid markers.
And then he used the Euphoria Jane Davenport stuff, and then he used these pencils.
The Castle Arts pastel tint colored pencils. And then I used these are, get them away. Get them away. And then these are the Ladybug Daughters by Jane Davenport. I don't know how many of these things are still available.
Single Player Gamer says, I see you're moving to Thailand. I'm here now on vacation in Bangkok. What a coincidence.
Ooh,
that's so fun. Have so much fun there. Oh my god, I want to go back. The minute we left, we wanted to go back.
Yeah. As soon as we were like having to go to the airport, I was like, why are we leaving?
Yeah, we really did not. I'm telling you guys, we did not want to leave. Robin says, where's your glue stick and sequins? And then Eric says, it is like Clint the Juggin style painter.
Yep.
The Juggin style.
Klimt?
Clint.
Yeah, Klimt. I'm assuming like the kiss picture we have.
What are you talking about, Eric?
The kiss picture we have in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
All Elizabeth the different colors says,
oh, so you use pastel colors, not pastels.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pastel colors.
Right, I didn't use like the powders, which I do have.
I mean, get crazy. We'll just add as much as you can to this person.
I'm down. Are they down?
Can you add like some glitter of some kind, Kimball? I feel like she needs some like kind of like. She's at a nightclub. She needs some glitter.
Shut your pie hole.
Kimball's under the desk right now. I want you guys all to know. Here, I'll just move this down so you guys can see him here.
No, I'm about to come back up.
No, he's fine here. No. There he is.
Well, I don't use them very often, so I think I was gonna give them away.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. You guys, we are such a mess. I can't even tell you how much of a mess we are right now, just with like, life. I don't.
Just look at me.
All right.
I don't know where they're at.
God, that sucks for you.
But basically, it looks like a makeup palette the way Jane did it, because she did like this whole makeup-based art supply thing, and they look like eyeshadows and stuff, and they're fabulous. You can wear them on your skin. You're not supposed to, but they're really nice, very blendable.
It's blendable.
I am so hot right now. So
Eric says you got it, Kimball.
I got something for sure. What it is, I don't know.
Water World says, oh, LOL, I have been playing with oil pastels lately.
Ah.
And then Robin says, glitter, sequins, rhinestones. Come on, Kimball.
No.
What, are you done?
Yeah.
I've
been done. I just keep adding things because we're still chatting.
Well, it has been an hour. We should wrap it up so that we can get.
We try to keep it under an hour. Or around an hour, actually, not under an hour.
Jenna says, I love Jane's stuff. Need more money for all of it.
I know. I miss when it used to be in art stores, and then, COVID hit, and the art stores just used what they made in store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take this down 1 second.
Oh, gotta put the hair up. It's warm.
Everyone, time out. Okay, here we go. Kimball.
Yes.
You guys. Are you okay, Kimball?
I'm very warm.
Okay, show us the piece. Let's see. Oh my, Kimball.
Yeah.
Another angsty one for the fridge. How's your mood from earlier? What percentage of happier are you compared to earlier?
Oh, much happier. It's just, there's no percentage. It just went from here to here to here.
All right, well, you have to find some way to keep it really entertaining and wrap it up in a really clear and concise way so that everyone wants to come to Kimball's Corner to subscribe to watch more of these live streams every Sunday at 7 p.m. Just GMT.
Ah, sleepy. Well, I got nothing. Kind of having a sugar crash because of that cake I ate. Literally today, what did we have? I had a slice of cake, 3 cups of coffee, and what did I eat? Oh, I had a chicken sandwich.
Jenna says, love you guys. Have a great week. And Elizabeth says, I've been using a lot of Soft Pals pastels lately. Super fun to play with. Faber-Castell is the brand I'm using. And then Robin says, when you're done, I'm having a donut, so do not stop me.
All right, yeah, I think we're done. I think we're finished. Let's go and eat proper food. Just a snibble before we go to bed.
Okay. Well, we love you guys tons, and we hope you have a beautiful week, and we will see you next week on Kimball's Corner on the other channel that it's supposed to be on.
Yeah.
Good times.
Great.
All right.
Thanks for hanging out with us, you guys.
Bye.